Long ago in a distant land, I, Ball, genius gym leader philanthropist, invented an unspeakable machine. But an honest trainer wielding a power badge came forth to test it out. Whoosh, zam, zap! Before I could finish debugging the machine, it tore open a portal in time and flung the trainer into the past, where polarizing is law. Now, the kid seeks to return to the present and undo the—
Ball! You seriously narrating again? Girl, if you don't fix that machine right now...
The name's Kavu, and from the way you look, you're not from this time now, are you? That's okay, neither am I. Sorry for the melodrama. I haven't eaten in days. The Queen ordered a new law that all imprisoned thieves don't eat. So, they're content on letting me starve to death. But wait, you're not a thief! Which means they'll feed you. Which also means...
One plate of delicious peckerberries for the young gentleman in the dungeon.
Go! Claydol!
Claydol Zono in form. The angelic Pokemon. A steel and ghost type and the evolved form of Baltoy. It is said that if this Pokemon appears to you unannounced, it is a sign that a miracle or misfortune will happen soon. However, many people flee in terror due to its appearance.
Use hypnosis!
Kavu drags the unconscious guard into the cell.
I've been waiting for days to do that. Let's blow this joint.
You navigate through the dungeon when you hear the footsteps of another guard. You, but...
Shh. Go to sleep.
Ugh!
You better get out of here before more guards show up. There's probably more guarding the entrance. Crap! I think we may be stuck. How's your Pokemon? Well, unfortunately, Pokemon centers haven't been invented yet, but I should have a friend in a nearby cell that can help. Yo, Brick!
I keep telling you that's not my name. Oh, you managed to escape?
Yeah, listen. This kid here is a friend of mine. Can you heal his Pokemon?
It is magical creatures.
Yeah, whatever. Hurry, Mr. Doctor.
Rude of me to not introduce myself. They call me Brick. I'm a doctor for magical creatures. I wish to one day earn enough money to travel the world and discover all kinds of medicines and ways to heal these creatures. Let me take a look at your team. No, that's fine. The Queen said I could get out in less than 20 years on good behavior. She's so generous.
Suit yourself, you big simp. Uh-oh. I think I hear more Phantom Guards echoing at both ends.
Thinking fast, you remember the Power Badge grants your Pokemon the ability to burrow underground. You and Kavu dig your way out of the dungeon. After countless moments burrowing underground...
Wait! I think we're going the wrong way. Here, 1 sec.
Kavu lights a torch.
Wow!
You find yourself in an underground tomb, but it looks familiar. It's the same underground tomb you found yourself in before, back on Sandstone Island, in modern time, which means... Together, your eyes lock into a grandiose statue, reigning regally in the tomb's heart.
This must be the tomb of King Assam, one of the richest people to ever live, and grandfather of the Queen.
You spot the same mural you did in the present.
That's Maudej. It's a legendary Pokemon that saved the people of Zenoa from a deadly drought. It's seen as an almighty deity to the
Lunar Tribe. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
It's the Queen's assistant, Isaduli.
Hold on. What are you doing down here?
I could pose the same inquiry to both of thee.
You were paying tribute to the Maudej mural, but you're part of the Solar Tribe. Why?
This mural was created by the Lunar Tribe, my bloodline. According to them, years ago, there was a great drought. The Nile River dried up for days, and crops refused to grow, and the planet was about to experience a global drought. That is, until a Pokemon appeared before them and beckoned the moon to come forth. My people were really grateful for this and offered tribute to the godlike Pokemon. After this, they decided to be known as Lunar Tribe, and the Pokemon was called Maudege.
If only the two tribes knew. Izawa and Maudege wanted them to unite as one.
Maybe I could help with that.
No! You have already done a most unspeakable evil. Just your presence in this tomb alone angers the deities.
Big deal. So I try to battle Lisa Jua. I'm a legend hunter. It's what I do. Your people didn't have to sentence me to life in prison, which, by the way, is forever because I can't age. Time travel has some crazy side effects.
You imbecile! Breaking out of prison isn't the wisest way to prove one's innocent. Don't move. I'll have the guards come escort you two back to your cells.
Nah, that's cool. I've had enough bars in my life. But how about this? You let us go, and we won't spoil your little secret. Deal?
Why should I trust a thief and a spy?
Well, you see, that's the thing. It's not whether you should trust us or not, but whether if you can beat us or not. And you can. Go, Claydol! Now escort us out of here. Claydol, use Confuse Ray on her if she tries anything funny.
You will not get away with this. As soon as we reach the end of the tunnel, the guards will see you.
Reluctantly, Isaduli escorts you and Kavu out of the underground tomb and back into the surface of Chuma Mountain. It's beautiful seeing the ruins. Well, not ruined. Kavu and you take a moment to take in the sight.
Haxorus, use Dragon Claw!
Whoa!
You dare kidnap a High Priestess? Have you outsiders no shame?
High Priestess? She's just Hashima's assistant.
Seize her! Isidoli is a loyal member of the Lunar Tribe and will never defile our legacy by working with the Solar Tribesmen.
Siri.
So, as it appears, Isaduli, the Queen's most honorable assistant, is a double agent, working for the Solar Tribe as a royal assistant and the Lunar Tribe as a High Priestess. Siri, born and raised in the Lunar Tribe, was one of their strongest members, able to befriend and train dragon Pokemon on a level rivaling Queen Hishima, though the two never battled.
All three of you will be judged by the King of the Lunar Tribe, effective immediately.
Phantom guards appear and escort you three to a massive ancient city, which will someday become Marin City. You enter the royal palace.
I'm not fond of late night visitors, especially outsiders.
Sorry to interrupt your rest, King, but these outsiders have somehow brainwashed our priestess here.
For a Dragon Master, you sure are a fool. Isaduli has been working for both sides this entire time.
You knew?
Of course I knew. My Lucoricle sees all. Just like the sun reflects the light of the moon and exposes the dark, so is your life. I know of everything and how you wish to unify the two tribes. I also know how these two outsiders wish to return home. The Tarlowan has been trapped here for more than 50 years.
Has it really been that long? Man, I can barely remember what my life was like before the incident. No, I do remember him.
The tribes have been fighting for centuries now, but long ago there was peace until Maudege saved the people of Zenoa from a drought. The three rulers back then began to grow greedy.
I think we should stop all this warring over territory.
But one of the other rulers objected immediately.
I can't stand for my kingdom to have less territory and starve. And you won't believe it, but I've already taken steps to solve this dilemma.
But the third one said, without a thought to the contrary,
my kingdom should rule as much as Zono as we want.
It has always been this way. 3 kings in constant disagreement with one another, and considering each king's strength was comparable, the balance among the 3 were barely stable. If the 2 kings were to fight and one survived, the 3rd king would wait until the unguarded moment to strike and receive victory.
That is why I wish for a unification. Zonoa should not be split into 2. It should be shared by all people and magical creatures. Are you not tired of the war, the death, the loss? A real king would...
How dare you talk to Her Highness that way?
As long as there are 2 rulers in one region, there can never be peace. But since you're so determined to be a martyr, how about I let you speak to Mawudege yourself and tell her your plight? And once it smites you down in front of the entire kingdom, we will at long last be rid of these silly ideas. Phantom guards, escort these 3 to the Chuma temple. I will contact Queen Hashima so that the Solar Tribe can watch as their own kind is killed by our god.
This is awful. The king of the Lunar Tribe has sentenced the 3 of you to be executed by the legendary Pokemon. Ball's words echoed through your head.
Try not to cause any temporal anomalies. You know, the whole Butterfree effect theory.
If Isiduli is killed, will Seela cease to exist? Back to the Chuma Mountain Temple. Queen Hishima appears along with I, Am, her Lucoracle, and the Phantom Brigade.
Mwazi.
Hashima.
I see you've captured 2 of my prisoners. Wait, player? But I thought you were a spy. Let them go, brother.
They are my property now. Since you are assistant, Isiduli here wants to play the part of revolutionary. I will grant her a revolutionary death by the hands of Mawudege. I know no ordinary human can summon forth this god, but I am one of the chosen few that embrace polarizing, so I am worthy.
A lightning strike touches the ground in between the 2 tribes. 2 silhouettes engulfed in light suddenly appear.
By the ancestors.
Whoa!
Player? Thank goodness you're still alive. I was afraid your modern immune system would wipe out all the ancient humanity, rendering us all extinct. Therefore, we wouldn't be having this conversation because we wouldn't exist, which makes 0 sense right now because we're calling you from the future, which... Ball, stop. Oh, we got the time machine up and functioning again. I was able to track your molecular signature on a time chart I created. Unfortunately, you're in something we call an alternate point. Something in history that's not supposed to happen. The longer you stay in this diverging temporal anomaly, the more impossible it's going to be for me to pull you back to the present. So, what exactly did you do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. The 2 tribes don't unify until another year or so. You've already strayed way off the time chart, so it's taking more power than ever to even send this transmission. You have to find a way to put things back on course before you're stuck there forever.
If you can use Lisa Joa, Mao's energy, return home!
The transmission cuts off again.
Was that a friend?
Enough of this foolishness! Mawudege, commence judgment. The Solar Tribe, strike them all down.
Nizajwa, please, end this war by destroying the Lunar Tribe.
Undeterred, as if ignoring the 2 rulers, nothing happens.
Huh?
Then, without warning, lightning strikes Isiduli. But instead of being destroyed, she is engulfed by solar and lunar energy. Her eyes glow red and blue as if she's possessed.
Humans, you have forsaken the sacred pact we forged in ancient epochs. We safeguarded this land, fostering unity between you and Pokemon. Yet you raise conflict and sow discord. You seize and conquer. And now, you implore us to follow suit. You beseech judgment, and so it shall befall upon all. We shall commence with the 2 temporal wonders.
Lizajua, Mawudege, or whoever is speaking is referring to you and Kavu.
Only one of you will return to your time, and the other will not. The path shall be unveiled through a clash of power. As both temporal anomalies, the battle's energy shall unravel the gateway of time. Discuss amongst yourselves the rules that shall be used in battle.
So these two legendary Pokemon have the ability to send you back to the present. Convenient, but it will mean the other will stay behind. The ground begins to shake and rumble.
Yeah. Look, kid, I've never been the most selfless person, and I don't intend to now. Sure, we escaped the dungeon together, but that's about it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not passing up this opportunity to return back home to the person I love.
A small quake causes you both to fall, and the Code of Kutaboa falls out of your inventory.
No way! It can't be! That's Macally's! How did you get that?
Stalking me for a reason? Kavu? Nope, never heard of you.
Is that so? Let me jog your memory. Nobody forgets battling me. Go, Torchic! No!
Hey, I think you're right. The sight of your Pokemon fainting does ring a bell.
You got lucky. Next time, you're gonna be the one holding it out.
Yeah. You ever beat me and I'll shave my head. Boy, you really enjoy losing, don't you, Kavu?
Finally, he remembered my name.
Winning never was the real reason I battle him.
Let's make this quick. I gotta pee.
Man, it's been a wild ride. Back in the day, I was rolling with Team Phantom and Macally was my partner in crime. They had this crazy idea to travel through time, but needed a Celebi to make it happen. So, I, self-proclaimed Legend Hunter, took it upon myself to venture through Johto and snag one in Ilex Forest. But things took a turn for the worse when Dr. Gamba double-crossed us. He used Macally as his test subject and swiped my precious Celebi. That poor Pokemon went through hell, man. Gamba tortured it, trying to force it to use its time travel powers for his polarizing research. It was messed up, I tell ya. But here's where things get real heavy. I couldn't stand by and watch Celebi suffer, so I made a choice. I offered myself up to take Macally's place and got sent back in time, leaving him behind. I made sure to set Celebi free before I left, though. Friendship comes first, you know? After that, I'm assuming everything fell apart. Macally split from Team Phantom, burdened by guilt and all that jazz. Me, I ended up here in ancient Zenoa, and boy did I get myself into some trouble. Life's a crazy journey. Sometimes you gotta make tough choices and face the consequences. My story's all about love, betrayal, and the weight I carry. But through it all, I stay true to my values and the bonds that matter. And all of this is why I must beat you and return home. This will be a 6-on-6 battle, and let me tell you, my strength rivals that of a champion. Get ready! Legend Hunter isn't just a fancy title I go by. Go, Regifay!
The Regifi, the Fairy Orb Pokemon. A fairy type. It channels the rawest form of infinity energy. It possesses an enigmatic power that lures unsuspecting souls into its realm. Its delicate appearance masks its dangerous nature. Those who encounter it either come out creatively inspired or traumatized.
He sent out a legendary Pokemon.
You're no match. I'm going home.
His legendary seems almost unstoppable. You're down 3 Pokemon while he still has a full team of 6.
Wow, I gotta give you props. No one has ever defeated my Regafay before. Out of respect for your determination and seeing how you're going to lose either way, I'll let you see my numero uno day 1 partner. Blaziken! I choose you!
This is a regional variant of Blaziken.
Blaziken, Zono and Form, the Blaze Pokemon, a fire and flying type. Blaziken's feathers contained an internal wind, providing a cooling effect that helped it endure the intense heat of ancient Zonoa. This observation strongly supported the idea that environmental factors could impact evolution.
Nothing personal. I'm just a lot stronger than you.
The energy created from the battle is enough. Victor, step forth. Close your eyes and focus on your family. Only then will you be returned home.
Family? The closest thing I ever had to a family was Team Phantom. But if it'll get me home...
The time chamber started working by itself. Someone is trying to contact us.
Step aside, puppets. What's this? Kavu, is that your favorite present detect?
Dory! Yes, it's me! I'm stuck in the past, but since I won a battle against this kid, these legendary Pokemon are letting me return home!
Trapped in the past? Surrounded by ancient Pokemon? By manipulating time, Team Phantom can reinvent reality uncontested by any opposing force. With past events redesigned, a fresh age emerges, this time with us reigning supreme. Our leader will appreciate the genius of this. We could reinterpret countless epics and gain an unbeatable head start on our ambitions. Our race to the ranks is second in command.
Great trainer! Do not step into the portal. This human's heart has tasted the time portal. Stepping in will render you a prisoner of time.
What? No way! I've waited far too long for this chance!
Kavu rushes into the portal. You're not sure if it's instincts, will, or fear, but you rush in after him in an attempt to save him.
That could be a slight complication. Celebi, time to get to work. Open the gateway.
Celebi!
Kavu's long-lost Celebi is under the control of the Team Phantom admin.
Are you still not bowing to my will?
Tori, let Celebi go!
The purpose is to reestablish the temporal rift back to ancient Zonoa. That's our key to domination.
It's not a weapon, it's a living creature!
Back off, you lowly grunt. Do you realize to whom you're speaking? I'm your superior.
Not anymore. I quit Team Phantom.
Defection isn't an option in Kavu. Everything Team Phantom is committed to caters to outsiders like us. The boss is an outcast, I'm an outcast, and so are you. Society rejects those who are different like us. If you choose to conceal your true self, then do as you please. But I will not tolerate you becoming an obstacle.
The portal back to the past is open. The only thing between Admintari conquering the past is you and Kavu.
I snagged some medicine from Brick. Here.
Kavu heals your team. Kavu and you team up to battle Admintari in a 4-on-4 tag battle.
succeeded. I remember you, young one. You're the brat that's been meddling in our affairs. Don't you fret. The reward for capturing you has just increased.
Admin Tari gets lost in the time stream.
Lucky me for snatching Celebi's Pokeball in the nick of time. Looks like we're stranded in this time stream for a while. My guess we'll probably be stuck here until the end of the universe. I could use Celebi's powers, but it won't respond to me. They must have done something horrible to it. Those monsters.
Player, I was able to track your time signature again. It says you're in some sort of time stream. This is perfect. By using your power badge, it should lock onto the temporal code that's embedded in your molecules and zap you, your Pokemon, and anything else in there back to their correct time. Hang tight. This will only hurt a lot.
And Zenoa became unified after a brave young soul from another time showed them the importance of teamwork. Queen Heshima I and King Wazy hosted monthly Pokemon tournaments to honor the trainer, and because they were simply just fun. Researchers say this is the first recorded use of the phrase Pokemon.
Dope! That story wasn't half bad, old lady.
You've arrived back in modern Zenoan, Marin City. Albeit a month later. Kavu went his separate way, planning to reunite with Nkali and continue legend hunting. As for modern Zenoa, everything seems roughly the same, only now you've opened up a whole new avenue with polarizing.
Hey.
Kavu.
In the flesh. Now, what's this here about you going through this edgy phase?
You'd probably do the same too, if you lost the love of your life.
For the first time in years, Nkali smiles.